Hello and welcome to Pommie Plays Scrabble. Yeah, not a bad day. Played some Scrabble already today. I played Scrabble in Romanian a little bit earlier today, which was kind of nice. I bought a Romanian Scrabble set and finally got around to playing a game with it with a friend, and she it was funny. She said at the beginning of the game. I have to warn you, I'm quite competitive, and that really set off alarm bells. And she speaks Romanian reasonably well. Like, she's actually British, just like me, but she's been in Romania for longer than I have. Anyway, I did win. I won by quite a bit in the end. I suppose having played this Scrabble, that kind of sort of helped me a little bit. There's the vision, I suppose, of seeing plays on the board. Plus, I got really lucky because I drew most of the big scoring tiles and I was able to score with them. That's basically it. And I think she got both the blanks, but they were both quite late in the game. Um, so she wasn't really able to. Well, she didn't score much with them. I think maybe she. I don't think she quite knew how important a blank is, and you should really, you really want to be saving it. But I don't know whether the bingos and things would have even gone down. It got the game. It got pretty blocky. I suppose that might have been because we didn't because we're not native speakers, there's probably a lot of plays that would have opened the board up and things that we might just not have seen. So anyway, that was that. And after that, I noticed like on YouTube, I saw they were streaming a game, and I thought, well, I'll check see what's going on here. And and it was that most bizarre thing. It was a game in somewhere in America, I don't know, being live streamed, and it was a complete there was a complete it was chaos at the end. Absolute chaos. There's these two players, there's a woman and a guy, man, and the game was extremely close. It felt like the woman was going to win by quite a lot, and then she drew badly, and I think the guy did he get down a bingo or something? And anyway, at the end, it looked like he'd actually won by 1 point, but then they went back and recounted, and there was a complete. They spent absolutely ages trying to recount the game. They'd obviously missed some things, disputed things. In the end, she ended up, I think, being given a one. She was given a 1 point win. I think if it's counted it correctly, it might have been more than 1 point. I can't remember. Is the one? Yeah, I think even if you're sort of person who's watched lots of Scrabble streams, which is not me, I've watched a few now, but not many. Only the last couple of months. I've watched the odd one, and you've done this, and you've played loads of Scrabble. You're in the Scrabble world, which I'm not. Basically, um, that would be very weird. Even if you're someone an aficionado who's been on in the scene for ages, that would have been weird. I'm pretty sure that was fairly unusual. Anyway, so something that might even get covered in some sort of later video as to what happened because it was that weird, and I didn't even quite understand all the different plays and what was getting missed and everything. It was even though I could hear them discussing it, I was confused, to be honest. Anyway, uh, another thing, I did play a game just now. Um, Not just now, just an hour ago or something, and it was a really weird game, and I think I won in the end. I'll tell you that, but it was hang on, how do I? Yeah, this was my so I actually went first. This is my opening rack, and I think I made a big mistake here. I needed to actually just change. I think I scored six. I put down air because it got rid of two of my duplicates. I couldn't see a bingo there. It got well, and I had two duplicates, so I thought, well, play them off. And it scored six, and maybe I should have played Aria or something. I don't know. No, I think what I did was fine. But what I probably should have done is just exchanged, and then maybe he would have exchanged as well. I might have exchanged two, just got rid of the A and the R. Very nice set of five letters. Because just by scoring that six, it gave him the chance to reply and hook onto one of my letters. So I think there's something I just don't do. It doesn't come up that often. You get a rack like this. So anyway, so I think that's a mistake. He was able to, as I say, just hook onto that and get some points. There's lots of things he could have done. could have hooked an H on the other way, and all sorts of things. So I made a bad start to the game, really. I was sort of struggling a bit. But plays ledge, which now this when he played ledge, that was such a volatile play because and I was already concerned, but I didn't do a good job of blocking it. I because it takes an S and it takes an F, and one of the F's has gone, but the other one's still there, and four S's, blanks if necessary. Someone could score a bunch there onto that triple, or the bingo, or whatever. So, I mean, I sort of partly blocked it, kind of pretty much going upwards, but certainly not downwards with that play. Anyway, I do draw the Z. And what do I do? I play Z, and now he's got both blanks. And so that point, I'm down by almost 100, down by 92, and yeah, 94 now. It's just yeah, I'm struggling, and he keeps scoring pretty well. I get rid of some of my nasty stuff, and I don't have a good rack here particularly. What do I do? So I'm happy with that play. I think that was a good play. What it did was it opened up the bottom of the board, and I really needed to do that. I also wanted to actually set up more spots. I actually, as I'm so far behind, I actually don't mind it being volatile. Uh, there's this spot here, still the F and the S possibilities. This takes an M. There's a bingo down laying down from the N, which is not a great letter to start with, but there's stuff here everywhere now. But the most important thing is I wanted to open the bottom of the board up. I don't want a blocked board with nothing, nowhere to go. So I thought I was pleased with that play. I think that was an important play. And do I have a bingo here? Oh, I didn't even look at an eight-letter play through this R, maybe. It looks promising sticking an R with this, doesn't it? Oof. Well, yeah. Something like Cantors or Nectars plus an M. It looks nice, doesn't it? So anyway, what do I do? Even this six-letter set, I don't know there's a bingo here. Feels like there could be. What do I do? Yeah, I played Max, so I do hear. I'd seen that MZ possibility, and I score something there. There's the other M out there as well. I'm aware of it. The other one's still there. So anyway, he keeps the X, doesn't he? Interesting. So so he's only scoring 10. So he's not scoring much now. So that gives me a little bit of little chink of encouragement, I suppose. So I have Sentry. Although I do hook onto Sledge with that S there, so I score decently well. But he's able to score 30 using his X, and I'm thinking this might be just too much for me. At the moment, I don't expect to win. I'm down by what 47 now. Ovum, yeah, gets rid of some of my junk. UV is just awful, and doesn't take an S either. So if he has an S, he can't hook onto that, but he can still score pretty well down there, and of course he does. He gets 25. Um, at least I have two S's now, so I know he doesn't have one, and in both the blanks he doesn't have them either because they've both gone. So I play Span, keeping my other S. What does he do? He plays. Oh, he sort of makes Spank. That's quite nice. And now I'm I, I'm very fortunate because I see I have inflates through this, but I didn't know. Oh well, I thought there's a chance he might have blocked. He didn't, and I'm able to play inflates, and this makes it a very close game. All of a sudden, I'm up by 8 after I play inflates. This spot's still there. Um, he plays shoe for 21. What did he have? Oof. I think I might have done something different here, because I know I know Ohio is a word, so I might have played that instead. Um, I don't know. He doesn't know what I've got. I don't know. I might have done that. Would have scored what 20? Would have scored 30 or something. I think, wouldn't it, if he'd played that? Yeah, scored a little bit more, but I suppose he wanted to block that off. Now I spent a little bit of time on this play, and I end up playing YGO, and because I recognize he's got AIDA on his rack, and I know that's a word. I know that would play down here, so I have to go. I have to go down here, whatever I do. I don't know if he's, and I think AIDA also plays here. I think LITA is a word, isn't it? I'll just check that. Oh no, it's not. Ooh, for some reason I thought it was a word. Ha! But anyway, I had to block it down here. It would score too much. Um, or maybe you think liter was a word. I don't know. Anyway, he only plays. So I get 27 for that. So I'm up by 14. I don't think he's got a way to play out. If he if he does, he doesn't see it, and I don't see it either. Oh, hang on a sec. ITA, I know, is definitely a word. So hang on, I've just seen it. If you play down there, oh my gosh, I just have the E left. He would have won that game by 1 point. Oh my. Wow. So if he'd seen that play, AIDA, that is a word, not AIDS, ADA, then he would have got 13 for that, and he would have got 2 on count back, and he would have won by 1. My God, I didn't see that. Anyway, so I was fortunate there, and look, he spends he spends 20, he scores 17, but that allows me, he's up by 3, and that allows me to go out. I because he's still got, what's he got left? He's still got A and I both left, right? So I get 4 points on count back. Play this for 8, putting me 5 up, and I get 4 on count back and win by 9. That was some game, but as I said, I was very fortunate to win. He didn't see that, and he didn't spend very long. Right, 28 seconds is not very long to play something which is basically a guaranteed loss in under 30 seconds. Yeah, that's not very long, is it? And I had 5 minutes left, so take your time, take your time. I'm not, I'm not the sort of person who's desperate to play another game, play more games, play more games. Play 10 games a week if I'm lucky, that sort of thing. I don't play enough actually. Uh, so anyway, um, that was interesting. It was. I do win. Yeah, you see by 9. Well, let's try another game then. Oh, by the way, before we get going, I've last 20 games, just a little bit of a check-in. 13 wins, 7 losses, and I'm up about 500 on the spread. And most of those losses came in a clump, actually. Uh, so, but I've had some like really close games like this that I've won and lost. It's been like the one that I put up last time I lost by 8, I think it was. So I have had some really close ones. Let's see what happens here then. Oh, right. Well, and he's ranked sort of nearly 1300, a bit like that other guy, similar sort of um, ranking. Now I don't know what I might have. I can't see very much here, because he panic. First thing that comes to mind. So it's obviously his turn first. I feel there could be 8 lesser bingos through some kind of letter here, like a T or something, but I don't know. The problem with panic is it would I've got piano might be better than panic. C's a decent tile to keep on your rack. Use not though. Uh, they're not bad letters. This capon is another word I know, which is something that's been castrated, isn't it? Caponize is also a word. I know that, these sorts of words, but uh, so it's taking a little bit of time. Not, I mean, I easily take over a minute on my first turn, so I think to think about there. But it could also mean he's quite close to a bingo. Sometimes if they're taking a while, it's like they're looking for a bingo. I don't know what else I could have though that would. So piano has the advantage of keeping a vowel, but U's not a vowel you want to keep. Is there a? Ideally, I'd like to play a 5-letter word that keeps a vowel and a consonant and gets rid of the U. Un. I don't know. Or even a six-letter word would be fine too. Right. Okay. I'd given up, but he's back. Okay, now what do I want to do? Oof. Now then. Do I have something that plays through here as a seven or even an eight would be amazing, but I don't see anything like that. I'd love to get rid of this U. If I play Lupin, I mean it's not ideal, is it? But is there anything I can do else? I feel it will score. So if I play something like Cop, that's 24, but the rack leaves pretty nasty. Or I play PO, something like that. Actually UPO. If I play here, well, it does put up an X. I'll put it up. How about a palm? Yeah, I quite like that. It's 617. What's the other one I was thinking of? That's 17. What does Lupin score? 14. I guess I'm going to play a palm then. Right, what have I got here then? Okay, this was 19. Okay, I don't suppose Pearly spelt like that would be a word. I mean, it could be. I wouldn't have thought so. Um, oh, looks like there could easily be something through this L actually. Like if you look at put an LY, but I don't know. Um, this is looking quite. I could play just Yin here, leaving race actually. I think that takes an A in front of it, and it doesn't go badly with its L either. C goes. Oh, I didn't really want to see duplicate R's there. Um, is AYA, is that a word? I just imagine it. I didn't imagine it's a real word. So I'm only up by 7. We've all been kind of much of a muchness. He's only got 7 minutes left now. We're going to play quite quickly. We have to, right? Yeah, right. Now, right, he's the problem with this is he's really blocked the board. Like, I don't know what to do now. No, I don't really. If I play race, then that would leave. Well, actually, that's not. Oh, is care even better? I don't know. No, no S's or anything. S of course would open the board way open it up again. There's no way I can go down here. No, it's not. This is not very nice. I mean, I could play something like E. I've got career on my rack, haven't I? That's one of the first things I saw. So maybe I do just play something like care here. It's not well. So race has got to be bet. Well, whichever I do, the problem is there's always there's always a damn whatever you do, there's always a snag, isn't there? You think, well, that's a nice play, and then there's a snag every damn time. Isn't life like this? Because I see that if I play down there, it's going to hook. They're all going to hook onto something like scare or grace or something like that. Um, yeah, is it worth just playing race anyway? Well, probably not though. Ah, this is hard. Now he's going to have more time than me at this rate. Um, okay, just the way it goes, isn't it, sometimes? What about Cree? I don't like that as an idea. I don't like. I still think playing something like. No, I just don't know. Oh, well, actually, ochre. Oh, I can't do that because that's. Oh, this is horrendous. Uh, maybe I do just play something like care or think. I think race might be better here, actually. Okay, let's do that. Now then. Oh, now does this make a 7? I don't think Lonia is actually one of the ones that I've studied yet. It's a bit of a bugger. Caddy, we scored quite well here, but I can, yeah, I can certainly score well myself now with this for 31. Now, um, and I've got, yeah, something the ball's got a bit more open, hasn't it? Oh, I pick up all these vowels. Heck. Coke. Oof. So again, you've played a tile there that blocks off the board. That's not what I wanted to see. I'm down by 13, just 13. And, well, I think I can play something here. It scores are, sure I don't have a 7, or I don't think I have. Okay, I'm happy with that. I mean, this could be quite dangerous, that here, but he's got some big scoring tiles. I mean, he could have something massive there with the Z, right? I'm aware of that. To score as much as a good bingo. Could easily to have something. Now, though, I've got a couple of scoring tiles myself. Uh, this has been a real nip and tuck game, hasn't it, this one? No S's have been played yet. All 4 S's, and both blanks still there. Oof. So I did that just to get rid of, I don't know whether that was my best play to get rid of 5 vowels, but now, of course, well, but double A, double L, oof. When I could simply just jump the J here, that would score something, right? That would score, well, I get 32 for the J alone. Is that 35, right? Just for doing that. I've got to think about that as a possibility. But nothing that will hook onto this W that, yeah, also onto this ER. The W doesn't work. I mean, I could play obviously Ewer, EWER, but I don't want to be doing that sort of thing. See what he does here. I may end up just playing the J. Or J-O-E. I'd want to keep the E, actually. Better for me to keep it. It's not great because of the rack leave, but lax. Ooh. Now then. This is very frustrating because I can play WA here. I can't, like, Wally is not a word as far as I'm aware. The only thing I can play is WAE. Still plenty of E's left, aren't there? I think this is the 5th one that's been played. So that's 29. So again, we're almost getting identical scores every time. And he's likely to. I can't play double L there as much as I'd like to, so it's going to have to be this. I don't think there's anything else like Weller, I don't think is a word. Wheel certainly is, but it's the same problem as wall does, well does. I don't draw well again, right? Phew, it's been a tough game. It's been a tough game. I've still got the J that I can play. That my rack lead is as bad as it would have been the previous time, if not slightly worse. I don't know, very similar, I suppose, in terms of badness. And I have nothing that's going to go. So you score pretty well. For now, I think again I'm going to actually not play the J. He scored 31. He could score really big here now. I'm aware of that, but I've still got my J play. It's gonna game's gonna kind of get. Oh wow! Now then, pick up the blank, a blank. But I don't think I've got a way to actually do much with it. 28 there, right? I may end up just playing off this J. That's probably what I'll do. A rat leave's not terrible. Even with the double I, it's not absolutely awful. It's played off 3. What goes before that? Okay. Right. Now what have I got here? Oh, what is this? What does this make? I can't see anything here actually. There's got to be things here. I struggle. It's one of my biggest problems is with a blank. I can see drip. Oh, oof. I've got slider, slidia, things like that. I don't think that would be a word. Lyrids, Benz, you score pretty well. Oh, what do I want to do? I was not surprised that you're able to score quite well there. And now I can play something like, well, I can't because the, yeah, this is awkward here, you know. So is there a way, so I'm struggling a bit now, and I can't see a nice way of play something like lyrids. The problem is it has to end in the S, I think. I'm sure I've got something here, but I can't see what it is. Lyrids, brillids, I'm trying to think what this could be. If I just write something down here, D-L-R-I. It feels like it should make something, doesn't it? But I'm not seeing it, whatever it is. This is becoming a problem now. I don't know how I'm going to score. Oh, I can just play idle, can't I? Okay. Score's 18, that's not terrible. I now picked up the B and the V. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. 25 in the bag. I've got almost 6.5 minutes left. Okay. Only scoring 8. Wow. Is there a way I can... If I just play Vor here, just like you did, and it leaves decently, scores 12. Yeah. I mean, you may have an S play here that scores really well. Right, now I know I have a bingo. And he can't block it, so that's good. And he can score really well down here, I'm aware of that. Z still hasn't been played yet. Oh, there we go, right. Um, is there any... I mean, if I just play bitters here... Oh, bitters has got to be better here, hasn't it? It has it? Well, the X has gone. And the well, the Z has also gone, so probably doesn't even matter too much. I'm going to play it here though. Well, actually, if I play it there, that's 72, But it scores slightly more playing it this way. 76. I mean, yeah, 4 extra points, I think. I think it's worth it. Let's do it. Right, not a terrible rack, even with the other two G's, but he could easily have something through one of these letters. I'm up by 30, no, 41, 41, get that right. I've got things like orange. I've obviously got orange on my rack, but yeah, the double G's not helping me. And there's the second blank still out there, and he's relatively likely to have it. So, ugh, feels like there could be. It feels like I'm not far away from something here. Obviously, I've got ing. Okay. Um. Well, I can see that. Well, beg. I've certainly got that. This. Well, IDE is certainly in there. Is Hang on, check. Hang on. No, I thought something I've got IDA might. No, it's not. It's not in there. It hasn't come up in any of my um. So this is a problem, right? IDE is the only thing that's going to go there. Um, so if I play something like, I can't see anything else apart from just Jen. What about O's? I'm pretty sure Bigo is a word. One of them is out there. Uh, I don't mind doing this. He could score pretty well, but say scores. Another option, if I just play tag or something, that's only 12 points. I don't think I can do that. How many E's are left? I'm trying to think of it. Two E's still left. He's the only one that's going to go there. Geo, that might actually be better. How many vowels are left? Don't know. So you'd have to have. I feel like keeping an extra vowel is not a bad thing here. So I'm gonna play Jen. Right. Ooh. If he's got an O, he can play up there. An S would play up there too. And with there's still that one down at the bottom, isn't there? There's an S there. So let's see. Wow. But he's probably going to need a bingo to win here, I think. Now, do I have something? Oh, it's not going to be a high scoring game. This hasn't been a good game. Oh, there we go. Right. Four. Yeah, Guffies. I didn't know that was a word. Number of times people play words I don't know are words. Yeah. Okay. Four. Yeah. Wow. I mean, yeah. If you know it's a word, great. But I wouldn't have played it because I wouldn't have known it's a word. Right. What can I do then? I could play. Oh well. Don't know what I can do here now. I can just play something like Rose, but that leaves only scores 20. So I don't think that's the thing to do. If I play Goa, that's 24. Um, yeah. There's nothing left in the. So I don't think I can unless I can do something here. Yes, I've almost got. I mean, I've got foragers and things like that, but I'd have foragers actually if the F was in a different position. Ooh, it's not far off, you know. But no, not to be. I can play something like there. What's he got? I think isn't idem a word? Yeah, I think this game's gone. Ooh, what a shame. Thought I was doing okay, and then just didn't quite happen for me. He got the bingo down, and I got my one down, but yeah, so I'm not going to lose by much. Yeah, got 1 minute to go. In fact, I probably shouldn't have played there. We should have done something different. Uh, 20, wow, 28. Heck. He's it's kind of remarkable that my record, my rating's as high as it is, given how and how I win as many games as I do, actually, when you think that I there's so much I don't know about the game, but I'm still very, um, I haven't played many games. There's the problem. There's the weakness there. 22,000 games against lifetime in three figures, and that is always what I'm up against. That's always the problem. Um, it's an RAS a word, I think it is. These two R's though. I said I'd probably have more. Um, he'll have more time left at the end of the game than I do. That's the other problem, right? I can play SAR, SAR. That's a word. It scores 11. Probably should have done things a little bit different, but I don't think there's a way that I was coming back when when he he played the bingo. I don't think there's a way back. And I lose by 45. Crikey, okay. Wow. So yeah, it wasn't that close in the end, really. When the bingo went down, again, a word I don't know, then that was game over, right? So pretty much, I didn't see the wakes of coming back from that. And it's not like he had easy letters. I had really easy letters. I probably missed something when I had the two eyes on my rack, and I offloaded one, did the sensible thing, kept a decent lead, and bingoed the next on my next turn. But um, just he's I think he knows more words than I do, and there I am. I'm 1401 now after that defeat. But I thought I kind of played all right. It's a tricky game for me though. Somehow things didn't quite work out for me, and I kept pace with him. We were basically neck and neck all the way, I think, until when he got that play of, well, that bends, and then I ended up playing idle for 18. Not a big score, but did kind of sort the rack out a bit, and then um, well, then I played Vor. That was the thing, right? Vor was the one I got. So it was actually two turns later that I got my bingo down. There I was clearly a favourite to win because I could have picked up the second blank, but we got one blank each. It felt that we kind of did roughly, um, that we had to roughly the same when it came to our draws. I mean, I think the thing that gave me a big advantage was that I had twice as much time as him to play that game after that first turn, where he took almost half his time, but that made no difference. These people can play fast, and in 50 odd years, when I've played this many games, I'll be able, yeah, when I'm in my well into my 90s, mid 90s, I'll be at that speed too. So um, that's the, I guess, the takeaway from this, really. I think I'm doing all right considering my actual lack of games. So anyway, that was that game. Hope you enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy that one as much. I enjoyed the last one I played on the last one that on here much more. That was a really good game. This one was a bit, just, I don't know what it was. Just didn't Things just didn't happen. Not just because I lost. It just wasn't a great game. Anyway, that will do, and I will see you next week, next Wednesday, 7 p.m. British time. And yeah, everybody, see you next time. Okay, bye.